a sense of ancient mystery and impending doom. Before history was etched in stone, the world was a canvas of chaos, a realm where monstrous Yao Shuai roamed free, their shadows stretching long across a land gripped by fear. Humanity huddled in the darkness, praying for a dawn that seemed as if it would never break. But from the heart of this turmoil, a hero emerged, a figure destined to carve a new age from the very bedrock of despair. His name was Tsivyuj. His strength was legendary, his will unbreakable. His battles were not merely against mortal warlords, but against the primordial nightmares that haunted the earth. We see him now, at the edge of a cursed river, its waters black and churning, facing a terrifying multi-headed serpent beast, a hydra of ancient malice. With a final, thunderous blow, Tsivyuj vanquishes the creature, its demise echoing like a crack of thunder. As the beast falls, the heavens themselves part. A divine Kilin, its scales shimmering with the light of 1,000 stars, descends from the celestial heights. It lands softly before the victorious warrior, bowing its noble head in a gesture of profound significance. This was no mere beast. This was a messenger of the gods, bestowing the mandate of heaven upon Tsivyuj. With this divine right, he founded the Meng dynasty in the year 2070 BCE. A new capital city rose from the earth, its very foundations molded by benevolent earth spirits. Its towering walls were not just stone and mortar, but a fortress of magic, inscribed with powerful ancient runes that pulsed with protective energy, a beacon of hope against the lingering darkness. The dynasty flourished, ushering in a golden age of wonders that spanned centuries. This was an era where the veil between the mortal and spirit worlds was thin, and harmony reigned. A wise and gentle empress is seen communing with powerful river dragons, their ancient wisdom ensuring that the waters flowed just so, granting the kingdom bountiful harvests year after year. When darkness threatened the northern mountains, a fierce warrior queen did not ride a simple steed into battle. Instead, she soared through the heavens on the back of a magnificent Fenghuang, its wings of brilliant fire, a terrifying and beautiful sight as she drove back hordes of savage Yaozhuai, securing the kingdom's borders. At the highest point of the capital, atop a grand pagoda that seemed to touch the stars, royal astronomers did more than just chart the constellations. They conversed with celestial spirits, their whispers carrying predictions of the future, guiding the dynasty's path with cosmic foresight. The Meng dynasty was a realm of unparalleled magic and prosperity. Humans lived alongside benevolent spirits. Mythical creatures were not just legends, but respected inhabitants of the land, and the entire kingdom pulsed with a vibrant, harmonious energy. It was a testament to the divine pact made at its founding, a golden age where myth and reality danced as one. But the brightest lights cast the darkest shadows. After centuries of peace, the ascent of a final, corrupt emperor named Ji signaled the beginning of a dark and terrible era. Blinded by ambition and a lust for forbidden power, Ji turned his back on the sacred traditions. In hidden, unhallowed chambers, he consorted with corrupt sorcerers, performing blasphemous rituals to bind tormented shadow spirits into his service, twisting them into instruments of his wicked will. The monstrous Yogai, once the enemies of the realm, now walked the palace halls as Ji's personal guards. The divine Kilin, the very symbol of the dynasty's legitimacy, was seen weeping, its celestial light dimming as the land itself became corrupted by its ruler's sacrilege. This desecration could not be borne. A rebellion ignited, fueled not just by mortal outrage, but by the very forces of nature and the spirit world. Ancestral spirits, angered by Ji's corruption, rose from their eternal rest to guide the rebel armies, their spectral forms leading the charge. The forest spirits, once protectors of the land, now became saboteurs, twisting the paths and creating illusions to confound and trap Ji's forces. In the cataclysmic final battle, the rebels stormed the palace. It was a clash of two worlds, the righteous fury of the people, aided by spirits of light, against the twisted, dark magic wielded by a tyrant. The conflict reached its crescendo as Ji, cornered and desperate, was consumed by the very shadow demons he had sought to control. As his body turned to dust, the throne he so wickedly coveted crumbled into nothing, bringing a tragic, demonic end to the 470-year saga of the once glorious Ming dynasty in 1600 BCE.